Okay, from what I'm seeing, I'm now dropping 0 frames so far, which, if anyone's watching the VOD of this, I may have accidentally shared my Wi-Fi name at the end of the last one, which, not a very good idea, so I cut it off, nuked the VOD. But yeah, we realized, like, after like an hour, I looked at my dropped frames, and I dropped just under 60% of every frame, which meant there was like a full 5 minutes delay or so. Which also meant that Wi-Fi didn't actually show up in the stream. So that's I kind of got saved by that. Definitely something I need to look at in the future. But so far, showing 0 frames dropped, which might be good. I've no idea what the stream quality is actually like, but who knows? So I have like downgraded a whole load of settings. This is now 30 FPS and like much lower resolution. I don't know how noticeable that is for you. I guess I don't actually have anything up yet. And the OBS, no, the bitrate is now 1000 instead of 2500. So this might be working now, maybe. I will probably also to not be streaming my desktop because we just had an issue with that. So this is window capture which might work. Oh, it's the wrong size. I guess could I just change the resolution in OBS? It's probably a different size than that. Oh, how bad is the audio? Like we do genuinely have 0 frames drop, so I can actually bring it a little bit back up. So this time I'm not gonna share my settings, but we're gonna try bring it up to 1,500 bitrate kilobytes per second apparently. So that might be a little bit better now. Okay. Still on 0 frames dropped, so I could bring it up to like. Oh, we'll try the original 2500. It might just be video that it needed. That's 2500 now, which should be the same quality as before. Yeah, thank you, Donut. And Helter. But yes, video quality is 30 FPS and like significantly lower resolution. But it's should hopefully be a little bit better now. Yeah, audio quality should be the same as it was before now, which hopefully fine. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I am now dropping frames. We've just lost 600 frames somewhere. That's an issue. Okay, well, apparently 2500 is too much. Go back to 2000. That's 2000 now. Dropping like 20 frames a second. Still not very good. We'll do 1500. Okay, it started fine. Yeah, there we go. We're stable now. Yeah, no longer dropping frames. You dropped 1000 frames, so you guys are probably now like 10 seconds behind me. But that seems to be stable now. Just. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that because I'm expecting my my internet to fluctuate a little bit, so it probably is going to break again at some point, but for now, should be fine. Hopefully. Hopefully. If not, I can fix it. I can always fix it. Okay. I think we are good to go. Yeah. That was like genuinely terrible delay before. And I'm not sure if I can actually like catch it up at all. I think once the frames are dropped, I genuinely just have to like live with it. I could stop stream and restart, but you know. Um. Alright, back to backpack battles. We're doing a Gubert build, and we just got another Gubert, which is very, very good. Buy it. Not sure if I'm actually gonna use it yet, but it's good to have. So this we can get that. I don't think we actually have another place we can put a Gubert. I could put it like at the top, or like bring it onto the banana, I guess. If I do that, I can have it proc on the Gubert. Like, just multiple layers of Gubert. Yeah. We'll sell Piggy Bank by this. Put potion there, Gubert. Not quite what I wanted. Put Gubert here. That goes for every 5 seconds. I could put on a sword instead, which is actually 1.4 seconds. That should be better. Do it there. We get a Gubert and a sword, which still not the best options, but it is options. So also, I have to actually remember what Guberts we have. We have a light Gubert. I haven't actually seen light Gubert. Like, I thought there was going to be that one for here, so, but no, I guess still Gubert there. Okay, so I need the lightsaber. I need hero sword, vampire, amulet, and carrots. I think that's all of them. It's just standard and then these four. That should be fine. So I have to actually pay attention to when these are going to show up. I need like whetstones for this guy and carrots, which I'm probably going to forget at some point, but we'll see how it goes. I can actually put that there, which doesn't do anything. So we're not going to do that. And hopefully we can upgrade a couple Guberts. Man, I got so many Guberts. Got like no actual damage output, but we can heal pretty much everything. Man. I mean, like, wooden swords are like one of the worst weapons you can have. I don't really know what we're gonna replace them with. Like, they got like really low cooldown. Ooh, got a carrot. Need a carrot. Cause like, you need something fast for the Geebers to proc on. Like, 1.4 seconds actually pretty good. Banana goes for 5. Let's actually have anything else here. This goes for 3.5. Which... it's not bad. Not bad. Not good, but not bad. It is also 0 stamina, so it might be worth getting anyway. But maybe we'll just focus on the Gearbots for now. Do fanny pack, get it on a Gubert. 2 fanny packs for Gubert. Banana's always good. We'll buy it and then we'll use it next turn. That was my frames. I'm pretty sure I haven't dropped any frames. That was surprisingly bad. I knew the instant hit was worse, but like 60% of my frames being dropped is genuinely terrible. Yeah. I mean, I would ask if the video quality is okay, but I genuinely don't think I can improve it, so if it isn't okay, you're just gonna have to live with it. I'm a good streamer. Doom Manor. Don't really do much for us, but maybe we could like synergize it. Get banana, that healing herb. Another carrot. Rapier would actually be pretty good. And another Gubert. We'll buy the carrot because we can. Mobile is fine. Okay. I mean, it's probably like the same resolution as like the non-full screen version of the stream. That should be fine, but like, as long as people don't look too closely. Rapier is a very good option. I could get it. Actually, cooldown is only just slower than the wooden sword. I will actually get that. I'm not sure what I'm putting. Probably like in the potion belt. Chat delay was making me insane. House is fighting over there. Man, I really need to move that desk. It's so far away. I can like lean forward and squint to see you. But yeah, 5-minute delay, definitely not normal for my side at least. Like on university Wi-Fi, like genuinely only would drop frames when I'm actually like internet's down. We're losing that one, but not by too much. That's Carrot Gubert. It's not particularly good, but you know. Regen would be pretty funny to go for. Like, piercing arrow could be good. I feel like it'd be a bit of a hassle to actually get it in, because we're gonna probably have our Guberts around our weapons. So I doubt I can really use that properly, and I know the leaf is always a good option for me. And just put it in like this. Now it's like proccing on 4, which is pretty good. Get a Gubert or get the Rapier. I think Rapier is probably a better option. I will have the Gubert, but later on. I just need to find a place to put it. I can dump that for now. Put it somewhere. Probably move this Gubert over, put the Rapier in there, we'll do 2 swords, which are very high stamina usage, or can like double banana across there, which is kind of funny. Leaf could be proccing on more. Would be nice to have the sword somewhere and put it on this Gubert with medium stamina use. 2 bananas probably about fine. Shield in there, this in here. It's not only proccing on 1, I can make it proc on 2 like that, or 3 like that. 3 is okay, I'm happy with 3. Now this. To have a decent weapon. It's not great. I mean, it's good, but like, that's the only decent weapon we have. If we can get 2 of those, put them lengthways across 2 Gooberts, that would be quite funny. They are hitting us for 36 on a crit, which is... not sure where they pulled that from. It looks like they've only got the broom as their main weapon, but I mean the bow and arrow, like... weapon hits, bow and arrow... Okay. They're just critting on the bow and arrow. I thought the bow and arrow would be buffing the boom, but apparently the boom is buffing bow and arrow, which is kind of interesting. I haven't actually used the bow yet. Probably should. There's a whole load of things I haven't used in this game yet. Right. Buying Gubert, buying Fanny Pack. That would be nice to have. I'll buy like all 3 of these. It would be good to fish for Gubert stuff, but you know. I don't really have enough room for Gubert. And I've got like other stuff I'm gonna be putting in anyway, so do that for now. Oh, no, some piece of one stuff. Oh, that's hitting the activations. Okay, okay. I thought for some reason this was increasing weapon damage of herbs, but no, that's just me being dumb. That could be good, but I'm gonna fish for Gubert upgrades from here and a second rapier. Like, a second rapier would be very good. Carrot Gubert's actually giving us kind of an okay upgrade. It's like pretty much always +2 damage from him. Yeah, we want Gubert upgrades and a second rapier. That's also good. Oh, that is good. But if I buy that, then I probably wouldn't get Gubert stuff. I want it, but I'm not gonna get it. Because we want Gubert instead. That's good. And more some money. That we need for Guberts. We only need 1 wooden sword, so I can get that now. Put it here so we can get Blood Gubert. And yeah, we'll fish for more next turn. We got that one, We need a Hero Sword, we need 2 Whetstones, and then we need a Holy Sword for that. And I think at that point we just get the Gubert. I mean, we also need another basic Gubert, so we need 1 more Gubert from the store. That is achievable. That is fairly rare to see Blood Gubert, Rainbow Gubert, but it should be doable. Let's put some money. That would be really nice. I want that. Gonna get that. And we fish for Guberts. That would be nice. It would. Do I want it? I probably shouldn't. I appear to be... Oh no, no. I looked at the wrong number. I thought it was dropping frames again. That's just my internet speed. That's not very good. I could get the potion belt, but I want Gubert. That one is useful, that one is useful. I'll get it. Oh, that's also good. Oh, get it. Oh, get it. I'm gonna spend all my money and I'm gonna not get Goober at this rate. And I gotta steal Goober. I need that. Hmm. But eventually we'll get a Goobert. I feel it's like a achievement to make the Rainbow Goobert, you know? So I need to get that at some point. I have a good lineup for it. It's good. There's a final Goobert we need that wasn't supposed to combine. Oops. Get this. Fish for Goobert. That's very good. Fish for Goobert. No Goobert. We can get another one of these though. Banana would be nice. I'm just gonna save my money for more Goobert stuff. I should win this. I think I need 2 more wins to actually win. After that, we can keep going on survival for another like 4 rounds or so, something like that. So we need to get Goobert by that point, which is unlikely, but we're gonna try. Yeah, like the rapier by itself is like kind of carrying us, doing 30 damage per hit, 27 per second. Now that's actually doing really well. Hold on. We are apparently generating a decent amount of luck, which is massively buffing the rapier. I didn't even notice we were doing that. It might be coming from our original backpack, which I'm not even sure where that is anymore. But yeah, anything that activates in the ranges backpack has a chance of giving you luck, which the rapier can use to upgrade itself, which kind of forgot about, to be honest. I usually don't pay too much attention to. We've got this one, that's... I can actually make quite a bit more use out of that, probably. Like, it's only Goobert and... yeah. Just 2% chance for each... oh no, that's not even upgrading it. I don't know where that luck is coming from. Unless it's from the misses, which makes sense. We got Goobert in with this. I got better options though. But I could get it in. It's probably worse though. I can always sell it. Like, everything sells for half the price you buy it, but some things can be bought at half price. As well as the other rapier. I actually really wanted that. And that replaces the wind sword. Yeah, we'll get it. We'll get it. It is worth it. But it's still quite costly. Move that there. We should get this. Goobert into Goobert. I'll put another one there just for fun. That one's that. This, I should have it blocking on something. Do it on the bananas. I did be able to get a Goobert underneath there, which I might be able to do. Let me just dump all of this out. That's bad use of fanny pack, but well, I'll fix it later. Goes there-ish there. That fixes that. We get these in and get 2 Gooberts going that away. Still not great use. I can actually shift them like left and right by 1. Get them proccing on the other Gooberts too. Put this one here, get a banana in. It gives us that Goobert. This might be terrible, but it might be good. Put 2 potions into here. I don't want them to activate each other, but can actually do that going this way. Put them in like this, which doesn't actually work. We do that because if a potion is underneath another potion, it will activate the top potion's ability just as a bonus. So that's always good to have if I can get everything else in here too, just like that. Yeah, that's actually like fairly well organized, I think. That's on 3. I can probably get more. Get it 4 if I do it slightly differently. Put this here, get this here to get 2 there. I can get an extra 2 like that. Or like this. That's an activating on 5, which is very good, but not even the wind sword. And that is everything. Could buy the piggy bank, but we're not going to. Well, we just need to upgrade the Goobers now. So frames are still stable. They've got 3 corrupted crystals on their fucking greatsword. I would actually explain why I got confused about the greatsword chat before. Because I talked about the greatsword and then like 3 or 4 minutes later got a message about it from Mr. Helter. But yeah. At the time that didn't make any sense to me. But now it does, because delay. What else? Vampire, that's no good. Steel and Holy Sword, which none of this is. Whetstone, we need that. We need 2 whetstones. I'll keep it there for now. That's on sale, so I can set it back at the same price if I need to. Don't care about that, don't care about that. We already have Carrot Goobert. Protective Purse would be nice, but we just want Goobert. This costs 2 now. That's actually surprising. Buy a health potion. It's on sale, so I'll sell it next turn for the same price. And nowhere for the whetstone, I believe. I could possibly rearrange, but not worth it. If we win this and we win completely, they have a fancy looking setup, but not really seeing where Big Hitter would be, so maybe fine. No, we lose. But that doesn't really matter. Like, if we win the next one, then we should get enough time to make our Gooberts. If not, then oh well. Some things aren't meant to be. Whetstone is all I need to get the Hero Sword, but I'm not doing it this turn. Because having a Wind Sword will weaken us a little bit. And we don't want that. Also, I just realized I can do this. And that just upgrades this Goobert. They get this properly as well. And we do that. Or that. Slightly downgrades the least, but yeah, well. But I'm not upgrading the wind sword this turn because I want the win. Yeah, I'm going into overtime. So if I win this, I get to keep on going, and then in overtime, I will upgrade the sword, and then I can use that to upgrade a Goobert. But it's until I have that final win, it's not worth the risk because I can just do it later. Could buy that, but I mean, if I do get the lightsaber, I'm probably gonna need it just for space. And again, it's half price, so I can set it back full price. Yeah, we need more than this. Get 5 on the leaf again. Yeah. No use for this whetstone, but that's okay. But yeah, if we win this, we go into overtime and I can keep building the Gooberts. We just haven't seen the items we need for it. And we have enough for the hero sword to upgrade this one, then we need lightsaber for this one, and then we get Rainbow Goobert. They have a strong setup. We might lose this. They have 2 Excaliburs. Yeah, we lose. Oh well. We kind of sacked that one going for the Goobert, which is a worthy reason to do that. Like, getting that far with Goobert being the main focus is still fairly good. I got shield. I get that. We could go for another Rainbow Goobert. Hello, tree. The stream is no longer dying. I have prevented it from dropping frames. It does mean we're down to 30 FPS and low resolution, but it is an improvement. But yeah, I'm assuming you saw last time. I checked how many frames I dropped, and it was like 50,000, something like that. Because internet here cannot take it, so I had to change a few things around. Yeah, but it should be running fine now. That also means OBS is lying to me, because it's saying I have 1 viewer. I know you and Helter are both there. Wait, we lost first round. Whoops. I'm gonna check with Twitch how many viewers I actually have. Still saying 1 on here? I don't know, probably just hadn't updated. But I definitely lost quite a few viewers on the restart. It's just Jar Jar. Okay. Yeah, I think I had 4 when it went down, and like considering how bad my fucking frames were, that's honestly not bad, but I'm guessing once I've kicked people out, they're less inclined to return. But you know, these things happen. Like, this was a scuffed stream, and I knew it was going to be, so I'm not too upset. It's a little bit annoying, but these things happen. We almost got Rainbow Goo, but we're going to go for it again. But, well, we probably shouldn't go for it again, because I would like to actually win. Like, we've lost every round today. Like, I usually like only lose like 1 round a day at most, which is... I'm not sure why we're suddenly losing. I blame the new internet. Get early pandemonium, get this, upgrade that. We're not doing Gooberts. I don't get that. But yeah, I nuked my viewers before, but you know, you win some, you lose some. Should be back on track soon. Their stamina's like completely fucked. They got their wind sword. Like every time their wind sword goes off, it uses up the last of their stamina, and then that prevents the panda going off, which is like, I guess about the same. Well, no, the panda will do more. It's like slightly better, but not by much, to be fair. Pandemonium. So this will do poison. We could actually go for poison mode. Like, I, again, never do poison. But it is a good one. It's like, poison is very powerful, but it's also very easy to counter. So, having a poison build, like, it's either, like, you're gonna win or you're gonna lose, and there's, like, nothing in between. It's kind of interesting. I'm also not sure if, chat, like, in the top left for you is at all readable. Also, I put my chat over the backpack. Professional. I really should have checked that. You guys can't actually see what I'm putting in. Where would I even put the chat? I could put it like down here. But I'm not sure you guys can actually read it. I mean, it's probably about time I actually get like one of the proper overlays where it's like he got an actual game like that sort of size and got chat like where'd you go? There it. I put it like there. Why am I grabbing type things? I put like chat like up here and put like video tube in the corner, like something in the bottom. I probably like for solo streams I put like my stats there, and then like in group streams I'll do the Discord reactive. Like at some point I'll like actually do it. I could have kind of keep it like this. It would be like mostly empty, but I could. Well, yeah, I do need to get an actual layout at some point, just for Twitch chat. But I'll leave you guys in the top 5 for now. I mean, you might be better in the middle. I don't know what to do with you guys. This is like by far the worst stream I've ever done. And this is worse than the passport stream. I can cut the top off. Will that work? Might work. Who knows? Who knows? I could make like an actual overlay. Now, how does it look with I like just have it like that? Because I feel that would be very scuffed, but like it almost feels like it's like the correct way of doing it. I know it isn't, but like it's like closer than I usually have it. But like there-ish. Like there to get the full size. I auto resize this window. Like I'm gonna like really cheap. I'm gonna test this. I'm pretty sure it's only you, Hitri, so you just have to put up with this. And down to one view, so I'm assuming Helt is actually doing some work for once. So just slacking off and watching streams. Which I kind of expect him for, but you know. Video tube should be up. It's currently hiding off screen because I changed the resolution. Don't know how to get it back actually. Or would I do that? I kind of grab it. There it is. Man, professional streamer. You see, like, it's kind of working, you know? I don't know. I could keep it like this. I could put it back to how it was before. But like, you know, it's like vaguely good looking. And Discord Reactive would just work across the bottom. Let me make this a little bit smaller. Like, man, everything's in the wrong position now. Bring that over, make it a little bigger. Yeah, I can go backgrounds. I'm not sure whether it'd be better to have like one consistent background or to always use to grab actual backgrounds. I am very lazy, so I feel like I'd be the kind of person to just not do it properly. Can I make that slightly bigger? No, I can't. It's like, kind of works. Yeah, it might be too lazy to actually do it properly. But I could. I'll probably end up doing like one consistent background, just knowing me, and then like for special events I can like swap it out. Hmm. But like, I feel that looks okay. It's definitely scuffed, but you know, everything is here, so we get used to it. Flute. That's kind of cool, actually. 5 seconds for 14. I've actually never played Ace Attorney. There's so many references to it, and I just don't know any of them. War's Tusk on Shield is actually good play. I thought to play it at some point. We can do like, I'm fairly certain you can't do like any co-op stuff. We can like both be talking what to play it, something like that. So, oh, I won worse. How did they die that quickly? I don't even know what I did. I guess Pandemonium. Already putting in some work. Finding packs always good. Health potion. It's alright. Hungry Blade. So that's not great. I mean, Mana Source is actually pretty good. You can combine it with a Mana Orb, which is also in the shop right now, which actually makes a like Mana Source is a good weapon. It's a very good weapon. I mean the damage output isn't crazy, but it makes its own mana and it does other stuff too. It's like good stamina cost. That would actually be good. It's like 10 for both of them. I could sell Piggy Bank. I can put that there. Sell Piggy Bank. Buy this. Get Mana Sourced. I haven't played it either. Live voice acting would be very, very scuffed, but also probably quite funny. I don't even know like how the game works. I don't know how it would actually be, but that could be quite funny actually. You're a professional. Ah, I'm a professional too. I only dropped 50,000 frames today. Visual novel. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I do know like how the game works roughly, but there's a lot of it I don't know. It's so good. I'll save my money. Hmm. I think I am slightly better playing the witch than the ranger. I'm definitely. Wait, am I higher rank? I might not be actually. Which would explain why I think I'm better if I'm like playing weaker enemies. Burnout kinda good. 2.5 a second, 5 seconds. 0.5 stamina versus 0.7, 0.3. Eh, combined with the Clover apparently. I don't think I've ever actually done that. Like 3 bows you can make as Ranger. I haven't done anything with bows yet. So there's probably something. But 1 bow there, that's not what we've been making. But that's combining with the spiky, like the tusk, whatever it is. Like a walrus tusk? I don't really know. But that combines with that, apparently. We've got the other 2 here. We've got. So this is what we would be making. Which. That kind of sucks, actually. This you combine with. I don't even know what you combine that with. That looks like Fortuna's. No. What a leaf is. I can actually check. This one. I don't know how to pronounce that, but that one. And kind of looks like it's combining that one in. Which I would be surprised by, but it is possible. I mean, it's probably poison ivy, to be honest. Because poison ivy is actually poison, and this is also poison. This combines with something poison related, and this isn't poison. So, I could try the bow. Not particularly good. I could. Pineapple's good. We'll get a pineapple. But I think I'm passing the bow. So this is good. Glowing Crown, very good. We've got Mana Source generating mana, so we can actually take that. I'll get the onion, the garlic for now, and buy the crown next turn. I have to sell something for it, but I got like 3 stones, so I'm gonna just sell one of those. Stone's very weak. It's a single-use item that does 3 damage. I guess it destroys 3 shields, but that's kind of terrible. So I'm just gonna sell them, but they only cost 1, and they sell for 1, so you can just buy them for free pretty much. Get the leaf. We always get the leaf. Just a good item, you know? Do that. Get the crown. Yeah. We can put the whetstone by the mana source, get this in. That gives us another one on the leaf. I will save the fanny pack because that is good. I can't afford it this turn. Unless I sell the other stone, but yeah, you know. Oh, actually, I will actually do that. Then get 1 more item in the store. Who do I give it to? I just leave it for now. So we should see invulnerability proc at some point. Because Mana Source is actually going to be doing work. Yeah, there we go. And that is like fast mana, and you get it from a weapon. Like Mana Source is just one of the easiest ways to like get mana whilst also not needing an actual mana setup. It's very powerful. I can get banana. That's always good. Egg. Egg very good. I think I will actually keep the shield. I usually don't keep it, but I think this time I will. I'll buy potion belt this turn, get ruby egg next turn. Tusk is also on sale, so I might as well buy it for 2, can then sell it for 2, so I lose nothing from that. Egg. Yeah, egg, very powerful. From egg, if you have it in your backpack, like going into combat for 2 turns, you get the Ruby Whelp, which is a small dragon, basically. It does like decent damage. I think it's like 8 per second, something like that. And check. But it doesn't use any stamina at all. Oh no, it's 3.4 per second. Not as good as I thought, but like that is like 3 damage. And this is very, very good. So that's always a strong option. Get that. And heart container is good. It's probably worth it. So I'll buy it, but I have to get it next turn. Egg. Invulnerability proc, which is good. They've completely run out of stamina. I'm not sure how they got through it so quickly. But this one is going to be our win. If we lose this, I would genuinely be impressed. I got Goober. Goober could be good. I don't really have a use for Goober, but you know. We can buy a heart container. So Tusk by Gubert or that. Buy the heart container, reserve Gubert, keep the blood amulets. I don't think we have a really good place to put it at the moment. I can do it here, which does slightly take away from the Skarnic and from the mana source, but not by a significant amount. Then next time we'll buy Gubert, buy a bag for him, and then we'll have to rearrange pretty much everything to accommodate him. Guberts are very picky with what they get, but when properly applied, actually very powerful. They're one of the best healing items in the game. But you have to use them in a specific way. They're hitting me for 55 damage. I don't know how they're doing that. Whew. A lot of damage. Yeah, they're just doing mana build. Fair enough. So they're just generating massive amounts of mana, putting it all into their magic staff, and then buffing that to do crazy damage. And also getting crits from somewhere. We've got from Piggy Bank, Clover. Probably other stuff. But, yeah. Dragon has hatched. That is a very big upgrade for us. Before we are doing like 4.35, so like 9 damage per second. We're now doing 12.5. And Goober time. How am I gonna get Goober into here? I want him proccing on the Pandemonium. Ideally the Mana Source 2. Get both of these proccing. So Goober has to go there. Do Mana Source in here. That there. That's actually pretty good already. That's easier than I expected. Do Glowing Crown somewhere. Move all of this down by 1. And then can proc on the crown instead of the garlic, which is slightly better. Put this just in here, because why not? Not very efficient use of the rest of the space. I can shuffle some things around. But it's like I do like Lucky Clover there from that. Whetstone, sure. I could probably get slightly better use, but it's good enough. It's good enough. I'm surprised the heart container is going instantly. Like, I'm guessing Leaf is proccing. It's doing 5 different things, so the first time this activates, you go up to 6, second time 7, and that then immediately activates. Which gives us like plus 80 health, but takes away regen. Egg would be good, but not really worth it at this point because we'll have one by the time it hatches and probably not worth keeping. This is very good for getting rid of poison, but probably won't get it. I mean, I could, but probably won't. I could though, but I'm not going to. Get that in, get this there, put this in instead, start. Egg 2, electric boogaloo. Yeah. I really need to finish the actual avatar at some point. The video tube is like very scuffed. Like great for like corporate streams, but nah. I need to actually do stuff at some point. Our health is not going down. We're like maxing out our health. I don't know how. I mean, we've got Cubit, we've got Hot Container. But still, that's like better than I expected. They're like not doing any damage at all. Doing stuff of unhealing. But I don't think they even have a weapon. They're in the final round. And they're like almost completely unarmed. I do like spinning mines, but it's like very scuffed. And to look a little bit professional sometimes, you know? I do like it though. I got us five rounds. We have 4 hearts, so we actually need to win 2 more of the next 5, which shouldn't be too hard. To mosquitoes, so you know it's stream dead. Uh-oh. I didn't even notice it die. Might just be because I like leaned too far. I might have genuinely like knocked the Ethernet out for a second. How many frames did I drop? Oh. Huh. OBS is now saying 0 frames dropped. So I'm guessing it just did a catch up. Or similar. Yeah, 0 frames dropped. You should now be seeing this without any delay at all, which should be pretty nice actually. You can see it a lot more live. What else am I gonna get? But yeah, Area Estate in Canada had so many blood flies that every window had to be netted up. But I saw it and I was like, man, that's actually like pretty cool. I don't know why we don't just have netting on windows as a standard. Like, no reason to not have it. Like, cause I always keep my window open when I'm at my parents' place. And like, I get so many bugs just coming in. Like, yeah, like flies and mosquitoes and stuff. And it's like, just like a little bit of mesh just completely stops that. And I just don't know why that's not standard, you know? Like, why put up with the bugs when you can just not have bugs, you know? But like, you still get all the airflow and stuff. Like, I assume the mesh will slightly slow it down, but like, it's only mesh. It's not gonna affect it too badly. Oh, that's pretty good. Am I inflicting debuffs? I don't really know if I am. 3 damage is probably better. Put it there. But yeah, I should be immune to bugs. I like my window isn't actually set up for netting, so it's got stuff like sticking out of it. Also, like I need to be able to open and close my windows. I don't have like an actual door thing I can put the mesh on. So I've just got it like strapped to the top. So a bug might eventually make its way in, but like it should be fine. Like I've had issues before. I've had like hornets come through my window, and that is like genuinely really bad. So this should get rid of like 99% of the bugs, which is going to be very nice. We also only need to win one more round, which like we've got 4 rounds left. We need to win one of them. Like, we are doing absolutely fine here. Can I get this on the leaf? Yes. I do that, and then this onto here. Don't want to do that. That is good. I'll buy it. We'll take this. It's not really doing anything for us, but we want the space. We can get like vampiric gloves. They don't really remember what to do. Gain five vampirism. That's a significant upgrade. Goes from 2 to 5. That's more than double. That's a massive upgrade. Why didn't I know about that? Huh. Huge. Is there an actual place I can put it? I can do the heart somewhere else. Can I get the like gloves on there maybe? I could do it on the pan. Pan works. Pan is like good enough. Not the best, but it's good enough. So vampiric gloves and should be a win. We're gonna beat them fairly easily. Okay. They have the impractically large greatsword, which is a great weapon if you're using it by itself. They do just do 100 damage to us. Like, I think they are gonna run out of stamina before they can actually kill us. Oof. No, they beat us by a singular hit point. Ah, fair play. But that's pretty close. And we need to win one, so that doesn't really matter. Oh, that's actually getting the way of Goobert. Oops. Okay, putting that in the wrong place probably just killed that. Or killed us there. 0.7 per second. I've got bananas. I can probably actually get the rapier. Yeah. Gloves can go anywhere pretty much. I can get with the whetstone. I don't even need the vampiric gloves to do anything, just having 5 vampirism is like pretty good by itself. I do that on there. It's I can swap that to there. Put this in. I need to find a place for the pineapple. I can swap that to there. Put this into here, and that should be good. We're probably gonna run out of stamina, but you know, it's not bad. Not bad. Oh, no. And it should be the final win we need. Man, they got a lot on the radio. Huh. Look how fast that's going. That's a cooldown of half a second. But it seems the actual damage isn't that crazy. Maybe it is. But we win. So at this point we physically can't lose. We are still in overtime and we'll do 2 more rounds, but that's only like changing the amount that we're winning by, but we are winning regardless. Cubert. I don't think I have anywhere I can even put a Cubert at this point. Crown is very, very good for us. Get this. Get rid of something. That's also very good. All of my items are like kind of good at the moment. I can get rid of a banana. Get this in instead. Do that. Put this in somewhere. Put a lucky clover in that. Blood amulet. I'll get for next turn, which is going to be the final round, so it doesn't even matter that much. What is this? This looks like it might be a build. Damage output seems to be only the blade and 2 claws, which are slowly ramping up, but not by too much. I think they're just using Steel Gubert to. Oh yeah, they're being using Steel Gubert to buff these weapons. Like Steel Gubert, actually very, very powerful. One of the better Guberts. But yeah, every 5 activations of the yellow stars gives all of the green squares permanent +2 damage. Like, all of these weapons are now, like, I think +20 damage, which is ridiculous. Like, it's definitely above +20, so it's, like, that is a lot, you know? So Steel Gubert, very, very powerful. I haven't actually made one yet. Oh no, apparently I have. I'm missing the lightsaber Gubert and the rainbow one, but we'll get it eventually. I get this. I think that's everything. Can get that. Get a banana in. This is it. Final round. Kind of comfy streaming from bed. Like, at university, I was like only doing streaming from my desk, but here I like have to do it from my bed. It's like kind of comfy, you know. Oh, okay. I'm only just hitting platinum as a ranger. I thought I was higher than that. In Reaper, I'm like halfway through platinum, but this one's only 11. We do more Ranger or Reaper, or we could actually switch game. That would actually be it might be time to switch. I nuked all of my Backpack Battlers viewers when I crashed the stream because it was so bad. Okay, okay. I could do Rim mode. I could do FDL. FDL would be kind of fun. Yeah, I always play Backpack Battlers as like a quick, short thing. Not just for the fun. So I think that's probably gonna do for that. And I have to find something else to play. I could go straight into Rimworld here. Like, Rimworld is a great game. Probably ought to actually have an audience when that happens, but because like you kind of get attached to the characters, you know. That is also like very slow though. If I am doing Rimworld, I'm probably not doing a ice sheet world. That would be like quite cool, but you know, it's like very slow, so it's probably not happening. So we can either do FTL or Rimworld, which is apparently up to you, Tree. It's I'm not sure you know either of the games. You do like a quick show. It's like uh I can't show that much. I can like Google like fucking UI if you don't know them. I mean you might know them. I mean I think I will switch to FGL probably. Like Rimworld's good, but it takes a bit of setup, you know. So I'll probably like set it up and like choose what I'm gonna do off stream and then start it on stream and do character introduction. Yeah, switch to FDL. I have to actually change my OBS now. Title can stay the same. I'll change category to FTL. Let's see how that goes. I need to swap window capture to. That's not the right window capture. Where is it? This one. FDL. Yeah, there we go. We got it. So I should be able to do this with Twitch chat just on it normally, so I'll put VideoTube off for now, because it's scuffed. But, FTL, great game. I do tend to skip through the dialogue, but, you know, it's one I have a lot of respect for. Quite simple. Yeah, I'm not sure if Tree knows it. I'm trying to get the Crystal Cruiser, which I know how to do, but that's gonna take a little bit of time. Like, there's 3 different stages to get in the Crystal Cruiser. You have to. I'm not sure if you have to be Rock Cruiser. I don't think so, but you do for the achievement, which is what I want. So I can't just read the dialogue, but to get the Crystal Cruiser, you have to randomly encounter a stasis pod in an asteroid field. You can take that on board. That can happen in like quite a few different sections actually. There's like 5 different options. Then take that to a Zoltan research facility. He can open it up for you, and then you have to take them to the Rock homeworld. So you need 3 different sectors for it. You only actually have like 7 you can go to before the final fight, and they have to be specific sectors. So most of the time you like physically can't encounter them, regardless of how lucky you are. I do not notice I like knocked my netting off a bit when I was looking for the bin and to put that back. I don't want any bugs in. I could just kill them, but like, you know, it's easy just to not have them in the first place. Captain. Okay. We have to choose what ship we're gonna use. Like, what I have been doing, I've been doing a Rock Cruiser, because you get the Ancestry achievement. So, if I'm grinding for attribute unification, That's important. Oh wait, hold on, that is actually important. I got an email from summer job people. Have a quick look. Started summer works. Oh no, that's like maintenance. That's not my job. That's the place I was staying at. That's not important. So, since I was grinding for the cruiser, I was using this one anyway for the achievement, just as a double thing. I can choose like any of them. Like Federation Cruiser is a very strong one. It just comes with an extra weapon, which is very powerful. Slug is kind of funny. You get teleporters and cloning. That's like a very good setup. So I could do boarding with that. Zoltan's okay. You get the Zoltan shield, but you can get that through a quest anyway. What else? You can do the Federation or Rock. I've done Rock quite a bit, so I'll do a different one. We'll do a boarding crew. Let's see if any good slug ones. Like slug ships are usually kind of ass, but we'll do a mantis boarding crew. Do type C, because we then get a 4-slot teleporter and a clone bay, which is very good. We don't like have an actual boarding crew as this one, but we can get one fairly soon. Hard mode, advanced edition, and these aren't too good. So, assuming you don't know much about this game, so I'm gonna explain a few things. So, you get all the different races, and they all have different bonuses. There's 2 combat races. You have the Mantis, which is this one. They do 50% more damage, and you have the Rock Crew that have 50% more health. They're both good options. Lanius is one of the rarer ones. They drain oxygen, which is like kind of awkward to deal with when you're like everyone that isn't Lanius needs oxygen, so kind of weird to have that with other crew members. But yeah, well. At the moment we've only got a bomb that locks a room it teleports into, and a bomb that stuns a room and teleports into, neither of which do any damage. So we have to teleport in and kill people that way. But, you know. Let's go kill some stuff. Go north side, down in a circle, and then back up. Ooh. No, we are not. You can see where you can get to. Like, it looks like you can do a south sort of U-shape, but this doesn't connect to anything. This doesn't connect. The only way you can get to the exit is on the north half. That's like a trap. You can also get here. Okay. We have an automated ship, which is just doing scans. We have a teleporter, so we can just beam onto it and steal that. So we now see which is on the map, which is very useful. Do ship fight, empty. I actually don't want to go through those doors, because then we can't really get up. So I'll probably do like there, go down, up, through the nebula, distress, exit. This distress signal also has a ship on it. That's probably a booby trap. But these two are legitimate distresses. I do also want to hit all of these before I leave, which I'm not sure if we can do, but you have to see. We're gonna take the bait, give the ambush. We're just gonna kill them. Oh, we got a fight here too. We have a civilian ship being bombarded by pirates, so we're gonna kill some pirates. We have killing pirates. So we have no actual weapons, but we do have a teleporter and a clone bay, so we're just gonna teleport on board their ship and kill them, basically. Nothing too fancy. We also, they have a thing which is generating a super shield, which is the Zoltan shield I mentioned before, and that will prevent teleportations, which is actually very inconvenient. Can't really do a whole lot about that. Huh. I might be able to take that down with a stun bomb. But I'm actually not sure. Oh, I should be able to. We'll see. In fact, this probably isn't worth our time. We're just gonna jump. We're gonna take the distress signal bait. We're gonna fight our way southbound. If you have money, go to the store. If not, go north side, distress, and exit. But this fight isn't worth our time. I think I got a super shield way earlier than it should. Oh. Ah, legitimate fight. Ship, rather. So they are stranded and they need fuel. We're gonna give it to them because we are kind people and they upgraded our reactor as thanks. Very nice. Ship fight, store, ship fight, nebula, distress, exit. I'm also not going to read out the entire messages because I'm far too lazy. Being attacked by a mantis ship, we're just gonna beam in and kill them. I also accidentally drained all the oxygen in the teleport room, so we are slowly killing a person with that. But, well. Actually, they have a teleporter. They'll teleport to us. And once they're gone, I'm going to teleport to them. So I sent one person in. Honestly, our setup at the moment is like pretty bad, all things considered. Our pilot's about to get mauled to death, but I don't really care. Drained all the oxygen from the weapon, so we'll destroy that. The intruder has blown up our oxygen, which is a slight issue. Going for a canvas now. Pilot is going to have to kill them. We are getting our ass kicked. Man, I might actually just restart. This is really bad. We have disabled the weapons. They haven't done too much damage to us, but they've still done a bad amount. So, we need oxygen. I'll see this through. I'm not expecting this to be any good, but I'm going to teleport the entire crew in on the boarding. Just because I don't want them to get their weapons back online. They boarded us. I'm going to keep the pilot behind. Teleport back in. They're destroying door system. They're just fighting them manually. Keep that broken. If we can kill the entire crew, that would be very good, but probably not going to happen. Take the oxygen from that room. Keep the pilots alive. I've like completely forgotten how to do boarding crews at this point. He's dead. So when an oxygen gets, when a room gets its oxygen removed, then anyone inside it will run away, which means like they're currently attacking the oxygen system. I can just open this airlock right here. They'll just immediately give up, which is quite funny. There we go. So they're now left. Pilot can go back to fighting them. That's not broken. I want to get that oxygen too if possible, but I think I have to get a respawn for that. Do the same thing here, just remove that oxygen. They're gonna come back, we're gonna kill them if we can. They've run away. All their weapons are back online. Man, what am I doing? I'm genuinely gonna restart. This is such a terrible opening. Okay, let's try this again. I've got this distress, we love it. In a local human mining colony, there's a virus. And there is a riot because of it. We have a NG crew member. Engineers are like basically just robots, so it can't get infected. So we just send them down to help out. That's a very safe choice. We can just send people down normally, but then there's a chance that they would get affected and then die, which we can't really deal with right now. NG crew member calmed people down, and we got given 4 fuel and 9 scrap because of it. Very nice. Another distress here, we'll take it. There's a distress signal from a space station. Their defense system is haywire, and they can't fix it. They're gonna help, and we can't actually do it. I quite often take this and just like blow up their system, which is quite a funny solution, but it usually works. We can disable it or repair it. I'm gonna repair it. We've got 3 fuel, 19 scrap. We successfully fixed it. It's pretty good. Could go to the store, but we don't have that much scrap. We don't have like a proper weapon yet, so like sending the bombs for an actual weapon would be quite good, but it can sell the Mantis families too. They don't actually do that much. But I think it's probably best to just wait until a later store to get more money. Intelligent life forms on a nearby planet, we're going to investigate. So I've actually done this one before. You can communicate and they will take you to a person. Yeah, Wei Sheng. There are like multiple outcomes to that. Not all of them are so good, but you usually get a free crew member out of it. Like, yeah, creatures are intelligent, but you can't like communicate with them, but they can lead you to a person anyway. I do have 4 people, so I could just do a 4-man boarding crew, which would be kind of hilarious. Like, NGs are better at repairing, but worse at combat, so using them in a boarding crew is like a bad choice, but kind of funny. I probably dropped 96 frames at some point, but that's like fairly okay. I'm just gonna like bumble around the exit for a while. Rebels are attacking the outpost. I should actually explain that. So, the main thing in FTL is you have the rebels versus the Federation. In most situations like this, like, a Federation would be some, like, massive, powerful thing, and then rebels would be like a small faction fighting against evil kind of thing. In this case, rebels do actually have control over the galaxy. Like, the Federation has pretty much lost. And we are part of the Federation. And it turns out rebels aren't actually that good. So, like, most people are with the rebels, some people are with the Federation, but like, since the rebels control everything, it's like everything's geared towards the rebels rather than the Federation. But we as a player have valuable information that we have to get to the last of the Federation, which is that there's a rebel flagship, and if we blow that up, then the rebel army will like fall apart, and Federation can actually start taking things back. However, you actually like get this information to them, and then they're like, "Okay, great, go blow it up for us," and then they give you some scrap, which is kind of funny. Because the information is like completely useless. Like, by the time you actually get to that point, you're pretty heavily armored. So the remains of the Federation will just take on the rebel army, which is like chasing you across the galaxy. Like, you might have seen on the map, you got like this red marker on the left. That's the the rebel army. So you need to run away from that all the way to the Federation army, and then they'll cover that for you whilst you go blow up the flagship for them. That's like the final fight of the game kind of thing. So yeah, we're gonna defend the outpost from the rebels, because, you know, rebels kind of suck ass, you know? We don't want them blowing stuff up. I'm also gonna move chat down a little bit. No, it's still not great. I'm gonna put you there-ish. Oh, I'll put you there. That seems good. Yeah, look at me, I'm being all organized now. Man. Such a good streamer. Okay. So they have a pierce weapon. So that's supposed to go through one layer of shield. Except the enemies, when they have it, it doesn't do that. Which I'm pretty sure is just because if people saw enemy weapons firing through your shield, they'd think it's a bug. Even though it's like fully intended. So that only fires one shot. Got one layer of shield and it can't pierce through it. So that can't actually hurt us. That's absolutely fine. They have a medbay, which is very annoying for boarding. But we have 4 crew members, so we can teleport everyone in at the same time and start blowing stuff up. Also, since we have the plane bay, it doesn't actually matter if anyone dies. I think we will teleport into the... we'll do shield so we can get everyone in. We also have an anti-personnel drone, which is like very, very good at combat. But I want to injure them enough that they have to go into the medbay, and then I'll chase them in. So that's 1 gone. That's 2 gone. I'll move the 2 more powerful combat people into medbay to maybe finish. Okay, no, it's not gonna happen. But since they can't actually hurt us, we get all the time we need to actually think through the strategy. So just respawn everyone, and what I think the play might end up being is, because we have 1 crew member that will drain oxygen from the room they're in, it might be able to drain the oxygen out of their medbay, which will be quite funny. And a very effective way of killing them, actually. Because, like, the medbay, like the basic medbay, which is what they're gonna have, is like it heals them at the same rate that they die of asphyxiation. So I can like basically disable their medbay with that crew member. So we'll go, and if we can smash the oxygen, that would be great. If not, we can just manually take out their medbay, which we might be able to do here. So anti-personnel drone is down. That room still has oxygen, which is an issue. But yeah. So we weren't even close to drain the oxygen from that. Okay, we can think this through. So they have a 2-slot medbay and 3 crew members. They can only get 2 people actually in there at a time, and a drone, but that's kind of probably not going to be very good to figure out. So if I can do like 2 boarding runs. I do one where I'll like injure the anti-personnel drone, but keep it alive, and I can teleport in, destroy it, and have a 4v3 in the shield bay, and then focus on just killing a singular enemy crew member before they can get their medbay free. I can just kill one of them. That would be good. So that's one of them run away to the medbay. There's 2. So if we can kill this guy, that would be good. Yeah, he's dead. So they've now permanently lost a crew member. So that's now a oh, we actually drained the oxygen out of the system. So we are now slightly better prepared than we were before. I could just like use one of my actual weapons to do this, but I like the strategy, you know? So now a 4v2 plus drone. How do I take care of the last 2? I could send 4 people. If I go back into their shields, I can get them hurt a lot faster and possibly take out their oxygen. If I can do that, I can then drain the oxygen from their system and kill them a lot faster. So, in fact, yeah. So this guy, he drains oxygen out of rooms. If I can destroy the oxygen with him in it, then he is like, he won't be affected by that, but everyone else will, which is very, very good. They lost the drone. They do have upgraded oxygen, which is actually a problem. But the room has run out of oxygen, so they are suffocating. But I should be able to suffocate them to death. So yeah, the oxygen system is broken, and I've got a person in there who's going to keep it broken. And I'm going to slowly drain that system. I'll try and take care of the drone if I can. Most fights are significantly faster than this. It's just because you start out weak, doing things the long way around can take a while. But it's usually faster than this. That drone system is disabled, so they can't get the anti-personnel drone back. They've fixed their shield, so they are working on repairs. Get this crew member back in. They're probably panicking about the oxygen right now. So I can send these two in. And even though they're going to be suffocating, they can delay the repairs for long enough to keep the oxygen draining. I'll teleport these two in. I just need to prevent them from fixing the oxygen. But I think we have just one. Yes, we have. Nice. So bring these guys back. I'm gonna throw my injured person into the airlock, and then that will make them respawn with full health. I unfortunately can't airlock the person that drains oxygen, but yeah, well. That person goes there, that person can go there. Probably better do swapsies here. And I'll save their station there. Oof. So, how long have I been going? I can feel my throat getting a little bit sore now. This one's been going for an hour and 40 minutes. But I've had battles went for about an hour before I noticed things going wrong. So I've been going about 4 hours, no, 3 hours total. Which is about the usual length for me. But we'll keep going for now. But I am aware my throat is reaching its limit. Should go for a while though. I want to get better at like talking for long times. Ooh. Okay, they are. This is a rebel, and they want to go tell the rebel army where I am, which will speed up the entire army because they're going to be searching for me. So we want to destroy that before they can get a move on. They also have a teleporter. They might teleport to us. Yes, they have. They sent one human over. Honestly, I can probably micromanage that with door systems. So I've got their pilot distracted at the moment, so they can't do anything. They can't charge their FGL drive, meaning that they can't run away. That system's gonna be fine. Oh. Huh. They did just pick my door system without me noticing, which is an issue. I'm gonna bring these two back to actually deal with that. Yeah. That ain't a great setup for us, but it's good enough. Our shields are also down, also firing at us, which is a slight issue, but honestly not as bad as you'd expect. They've run away there, we're gonna fix our shields. And we killed them. So that's like significantly faster than what we had before, which is closer to what I'd expect. I'm gonna fix that. Person who drains oxygen is rather injured at the moment. But I can't really do much about that. We are about time needing a store. Or we upgrade the shields. Shields is a good shout. We like shields. Reduce that power. We're gonna want one more reactor. We've got 2 layers of shields. Maximum is 4 plus whatever Zoltan shields you have, or super shield as it's properly called. That's should be a lot more durable now. Oh, Unless I just get pummeled warfare at boarding, but our main thing at the moment is literally just teleport to their ship and punch them to death. There's a refueling platform. It's giving us reasonable prices, but this is usually an ambush. I can dock with them, and they'll either give us actual fuel, or they'll give us some fuel and try to massively overcharge us, or they'll just put a bomb on our ship and dock with them. Everything's finished, and they blew us up. I kind of expected, but you know, it's more interesting to get blown up than to not get blown up. They did blow our engines up, which is a slight issue. I can airlock that guy. Where's the Mantis? He's fighting, okay. And they're dead. That kind of went as expected, even though it still wasn't particularly good. Fix the engines up, and then we get back to business. Okay, that one's like usually a trap, so. But I don't really care about a little bit of damage, and we can kill borders pretty easily, so they're not actually an issue for us. I can't get from this station to the exit, so we kind of have to go down. There's we have to like backtrack to this station. Like all of these, you can only get to them. In fact, all of these four, you can only get to them through this one station, which kind of sucks. We don't like that. There's a rebel automated ship going after civilians. Like, again, rebels are not the good guys here. Rebels go blowing up civilians, so even though they're usually the good guys, as the Federation, we are the good people, and we're gonna blow them up. I also now realize I don't actually have any weapons for this, which I can teleport in the guy that doesn't need oxygen. I can manually strip apart that ship piece by piece, which is going to take ages. But I mean, the other option is just running away. But, man, shield's critical, but it doesn't actually matter. But yeah, every time you destroy a system on a ship, it does 1 damage, like to the hull. And automated ships will gradually repair themselves over time, which. So we can kill this person, it's just going to take a while. So I might get bored and just jump away, but for this it's probably fine. So you see, just repaired the weapons there. And I can just like continuously smash these apart and just get that one whole chip damage all the way until the death. Oh, my throat is sore. Later on, the ships will be a lot more powerful, so we're not going to be able to get away with this. As said before, the super shields will block teleportation, so we're probably going to go out of our way to avoid Zoltans. Now, their ships always come with a super shield, like just pre-charged, so terrible, terrible option for us. But... There also is an alternate ending to the game, which is kind of interesting. If you take a Zoltan ship, because like Zoltans are usually like quite sort of diplomatic. They're like that's the closest you can get to like the good guys of this setup. And if you take one of their ships to the final fight, and like a whole load of other stuff, you can actually convince the rebels to just stop the war. There we go, finally got it. But you need like multiple max out systems for it. So the civilians we just saved are offering us a stun bomb weapon as a gift. Which we already have one of and we haven't actually used it yet, so we're probably just gonna sell that, but that's still like good loot we can get from that. Let's hope. Probably not going to go for too much longer. We've got a asteroid field nearby. We can go explore it, which is slightly dangerous, but yeah, we explored it. We got hit by a rock. A bit of a crazy concept, but you know, these things happen. Also teleported before the clone was done was our replacement guy that blew up in the automated ship. So probably not the best option, but yeah, well. Oof. Man, how do people stream like all day? Like, I guess they probably take like breaks in talking. But I don't know, it's just a lot of strain for my voice. It's not really prepared for this. But over time, I'm gonna get gradually better. So here we can choose where we're gonna be going. Abandoned sector is actually Lanius, which are the people that drain oxygen out of the room that they're in and don't need oxygen to breathe. Which, as a boarding crew with only one Lanius member, is terrible for us. Because every time we teleport onto their ship, our people are going to immediately start suffocating. So we're going to go to the rebels instead, which still isn't particularly good, but we can actually like board their ships and punch them to death, which is a significant improvement. Another scout. They're gonna try to warn the Federation about our position, which warn the rebels about our position, which of course not particularly good. So we're probably just gonna try to escape from this one. I don't think this is a fight worth dealing with. Although if we destroy their piloting, it might work. But I don't think it's really worth it. I doubt, because they'd like repair the piloting and then get a little bit more FTL charge. So I don't think we can actually kill them even if we wanted to. Oof. Engines got hit. Yeah, engines just mean you charge your FTL faster and you have a higher dodge chance. And dodge chance is actually surprisingly important. Like, we got a 20% dodge chance at the moment. We also somehow maxed out combat on the guy that drains oxygen. We're jumping away from this fight, not worth the trouble. We're in an ion pulsar for this one, which every now and then there'll be an ion pulse which will just randomly shut off systems on our ship, which is kind of inconvenient, but could be worse. Teleport is also recharging because I chose a bad time to teleport away. I should leave one person behind to fix that. Yeah. Yeah. And teleporting in. I do have a med bay, so honestly this probably isn't worth the trouble, but you know. We also don't have a pilot now. No, don't have piloting at all. This is gonna be a costly fight, we're not gonna gain much from it. Oof. Interesting. Stunning. Like, the oxygen drain from the oxygen drain apparently keeps on going even when he's stunned, which makes a lot of sense. That could actually be useful as a trick, just to get more use out of that. Do that. Clone Bay is damaged. That's very bad. Yeah, missiles are really annoying because they just ignore shields, which, you know, I like having shields, you know? Nope. We also run the risk of getting our clone base shut down by the ion pulse, which would be really, really bad. We do have the FTL drive, so I'm gonna just teleport away. That missile's gonna hit us. If it's reached this point without declaring it's gonna miss, then it's a hit. But if I teleport, then they can't actually do anything about it. Like, if you're actively using FTL, you'll dodge everything. So, it's pretty good. What do we got? Ooh, Vulcan. Vulcan is very, very powerful. That's very, very good. I want to sell probably all of these, to be honest. I sell Mantis Pheromones too. So I can sell that for 44, which isn't enough for the Vulcan. I'm just gonna sell the Mantis Pheromones. No, I don't want them. That's enough for Vulcan. Chain Ion is actually pretty good. Just not what I usually go for. Like, ion weapons disable systems, but like don't actually do any damage. And like, I'm a damage dealing kind of person, you know? If it doesn't hit, then it ain't doing anything. Oof, my fucking voice. It's bad. My voice is dying. Reloader is also very good with with the Vulcan. Like, Vulcan, when it's charged up, is one of the most powerful weapons in the game, but the chain weapons, like, it's a chain weapon, and they start out bad, and then every time they fire, they get better, up until either you teleport with the FDL drive, or they run out of power. So, Vulcan, fully charged, very powerful, until it reaches that point, doesn't do a whole lot. So getting a reloader, like 10% increased reload, is actually like very, very good for the Vulcan. I have a cost 40 now. I can sell both of these by the Vulcan. Can't actually like use it yet. The ship isn't ready for it, but I think I will actually take that. So buy the Vulcan, buy the reloader, and it'll fix 2 damage. And then I need to get enough parts to fix that. That's 60 scrap I need, and then I can actually use the Vulcan cannon. Until then, it's just gonna sit idle, which kind of sucks, but oh well. Very good weapon to have at this point, though. Sell some dream parts for scrap. Sure, why not? I think they buy, well, yeah, they buy dream parts from you for the exact same price you get them from the store, so not bad. If you get a drone system and a hull repair drone, which is my favorite drone, you can repair using drone parts, which is 3 to 5 hit points. It's like, I really like getting that late game, and then you can just like directly convert drone parts to hit points, which would be incredible. I'm gonna go kill this pirate. They're pretty weak, and they do have a medbay, which is the main thing. So I can punch them to death, and they can't do anything about it. They do have Arn. Neat little trick. If you don't want to get your shields taken out by Arn, just turn them off. You know? Simple trick, but quite useful. We killed everyone. Easy fight. So we can get the first upgrade of the weapons, but not the second. And we can't actually do anything about the second. Man. Oh, that's actually quite inconvenient. We're gonna run from this one in an asteroid field, and they are hacking our shield, which is pretty much the worst combination you get. So we're just gonna skedaddle ASAP. Oh, we are being pummeled. We might actually die here. It's just gonna depend on asteroid luck. That's bad. This might be death. Yep. Yeah, well. Yeah, well. Well, back to the hangar. We're going to take a different ship this time. I'm going to take the Federation cruiser. It's like one of the more powerful ones. I quite like using this one. This is artillery beam, or we can get the flak artillery. This one has the clone bay and teleport, which is really nice. But the beam on this one might actually be better. I'll just take the original. They both have the beam. Both of the two is actually pretty good. I'm tempted to take the Osprey, the original Federation cruiser. Airlocks aren't great on this, like the middle's kind of exposed. This one only has it in the middle, not the ends. This one is good, but it has a artillery beam instead of just have a flak cannon artillery instead of a beam, and I think the beam is actually just better. So we're gonna take layout A. See if this is any good. What time is it? Yeah, how long have I been going? Like 3.5 hours? Yeah. No longer. No wonder my voice is tired. Okay. Let's do this. There's pirates stuck within two big rock. But we have a beam weapon, so we can just cut their ship out. They are pirates, but they're not as bad as the rebels, so. And they're gonna give us some resources as thanks, which is always appreciated. Oh yeah, Burst Laser 2 is actually the best, or I believe it's the best, shots fired per power input. It might be Burst 3, but Burst 3 does 5 shots for 4 power, Burst 2 does 3 shots for 2 power. So, like, I think Burst 1 does 2 for 1, but then you can fill your entire weapon slots up. That's still only 4 power usage out of the available 8, which isn't that great. I mean, it could be good, but you know. We have pirates that want to attack us. They can actually get to our shields. They have a one-shot laser weapon and a beam weapon. So if they do the laser weapon and then immediately follow the shields going down with their beam, then they can actually hit us there. But shouldn't be too much trouble for us. I think they will get the first hit. Yeah, they took out our door system. But doors aren't too important. You can do the airlocks with them. And if they're upgraded, then like intruders have to fight their way through them, but most of the time it's not too difficult. So we win this with 1 damage to the hull. We also are about to see the artillery beam, which is going to be 3 damage for us. Here it goes. Yeah. That goes through all shields. It can upgrade it to make it go faster. Doesn't do like a crazy amount of damage, but it's like just an extra weapon system and is reliable. So you gotta love it. Can upgrade it now actually. Might not be worth it, but I could. Oh, I think I will. I love the beam. You get down to a 20-second fire time. Most weapons are like 10 to 20. Probably like average like, well, 12-ish. Most things are pretty much just 10. This is a rebel ship which only has beam weapons. Beam weapons cannot get through shields, so having any layer of shields at all makes me completely invulnerable to this person. Pretty sure I can't do anything too fancy with killing them. I'll just blow their ship up. Like, you can do it so you like disable their oxygen and disable their medbay/clone. Well, honestly, I think the amount of hits I'd require to actually take out both their clone bay and oxygen, and like have them not repair it in time, like that would just kill them anyway. So I might as well just finish the job early. Zigzag my way up. Oof. Mantis want to kill me, but they always do that, so nothing too crazy about that. Oh, hello Helter. We're playing FDL now. I'm not sure if you know it. I'm also not sure how much longer I'm going to go for. And my voice is getting noticeably worn out. Stream's been going pretty good. Like, so far in this version, I've dropped, I think it was 96 frames I've dropped. So, pretty good. The Backpack Battlers viewers never came back, so, oh well. Oh yeah, FCL is a good game. I've been trying to get the Crystal Cruiser, so if that comes up, I will go for it, but I'm not like grinding it at the moment. And most of the time I've been playing it recently has been just going for that, but for this one we're just playing casually. But yeah. As I said, my throat is starting to give out because I've been talking for 3.5 hours. Like, the more I do it, the better. Oh, they have actually taken some stuff out. That's bad. I wasn't paying attention. Oh yeah. Fancy trick for avoiding getting your shields ironed. Just turn them off. Never get thought. Although they did just hit me with a beam weapon anyway, so. Yeah, well. I need to fix the auxiliary because that's going to be what wins us for us. Man, we're getting our ass kicked here. Shield damage, but back online. Medbay is on fire quite badly. I finally hit them. Yeah, like turning off your shields is actually surprisingly effective for the iron weapons. It's like the majority of the time they do just target like random stuff that don't actually matter. Like, if you got like a Vulcan cannon, something like that charged up, then yeah, you just take the hits. But like apart from that, like it is surprisingly effective. I probably also ought to have like rearranged my crew at the start of this. I didn't really think about that. They're only trained a little bit, so they're not too bad. But it's good to keep the the airlocks at the ends. So if you get the fireproof guy in the middle, he can put out fires around there. These guys aren't really gonna do a whole lot. Repairs might be more useful back here, just because there's more systems here. But neither of these guys like have a particular area that they've begun. So I think I will bring the NG back, but although actually combat's probably more useful over here anyway. And they've like already trained a little bit, not much, but I'll keep them here. Can't upgrade that yet. I love the beam weapon in this. It's very powerful. Oh, intruder. If I smash their shields there, then asteroids are gonna get them. It is dangerous to leave their weapons online, but like, what am I gonna do about it? Okay, now I can hit their weapons. Turn off my health gem. I don't really need it. Better reward if I... actually, if it's an asteroid, it might be better to just take that. You don't get as good loot in asteroid belts. And this is like a bad offer, but like... I'll just burn them up. Yeah, that is better. There we just burn them up. That is fixed. Get our oxygen back online. Yeah, this one I'm just gonna upgrade the artillery beam as fast as possible. So if I can get this down to 20 seconds, that's like a very powerful weapon. That's like probably gonna be the main weapon because it pierces all shields. So it's like no matter what stage of the game you're at, the artillery beam can always like kill a ship. Like even in like the final fight, it can still hold its own pretty well. So I'm just gonna keep that going as long as I can. We'll just wander around for a while. Go like here, yeah. Can go there if we need. Refugees drifting through the system. We'll hail them. That is a very good offer. I would take that easily. Like 10 fuel for 4 missiles. That's wildly in our favour. We're gonna ignore the refueling platform. Like, most of the time it's an ambush. You can get free fuel from it, but like, you know, I have like 30 fuel now, so doesn't really matter. Okay. We have pirates. Where are they going? Cameras. Missile has missed. Guess that's why they call it a missile. And we're just gonna keep on conning them till they die, pretty much. They're teleporting their NGO for now. It might be a little bit desperate. Oh, that poor person. So we can upgrade the artillery room, can go to the store. We'll also only have one layer of shield at the moment, so we really ought to upgrade. We'll go to the store, we got money. I'm not expecting to actually buy anything, but you know, drone control is good. Like, drone control is one you always want to have late game, but like early game doesn't actually do a whole lot. Like, if you can get the hull repair drone late game, it is really useful. You can directly convert drone parts to hull points. Like, they do 3 to 5 hull points repairs, so it's like it's like every missile translates to 4 hull points, and like that doesn't sound like a lot, but like you think you count this up, and then you got like 20 to 30 actual hit points. That is a ridiculous amount of hit points. But yeah, that's very good to get late game. But I usually don't bother with drones for most of the time, because then like you have to actually deal with the drone parts. So if I get this like very late, I'll have loads of these sorted off, and I'm basically unkillable at that point. But I can get that now, but I don't think I'd really use it. So, oh, I could. Would like take care of it for us, but don't actually need it. So we either get that, or we upgrade the artillery beam, or we actually get shields for once, which is very much needed. I can take power from somewhere. Oh fuck, I want drones. We love drones. It's a bad choice, but you know, I like to have it. I also just got a notification from something. What is that? Who's pinging me? Funny bird. Thank you, Birdbot. Okay, what are we doing here? We are going to attack the rebels. It is usually better to steal supplies from the civilians, but we hate the rebels. We're gonna blow them up. They do have a boarding drone, but apart from that, they can't actually hurt us. Probably shouldn't summon a pilot to the fight, but who cares? That's that disabled, and that should be fixed fairly soon. Yeah. That's an easy one. Do we steal some from the civilians? Like, it's a good choice, but it's the moral implications, you know? It's the people. I'll leave them alone. I'm gonna be the good guy. But, yeah, missing out a little bit of loot, but from a sort of role-playing perspective, I don't actually want to take that. Great options there, civilian or civilian. I think we take north side so we can avoid the nebula, and we'll take whatever that is. So civilian, one of these, one of those, civilian, 2 hostiles. That should be fine. Now we're gonna get our shields up ASAP because we're gonna start meeting stuff that can pummel us real bad. Rebel ship was good, we're gonna blow it up. They have an FGO to be charged. That's kind of bad. I'll get the FTL first. I am a little bit concerned about that missile, but I mean, as long as we get a couple dodges here and there, it's not too bad. The loot we're going to get out of this is worth more than the damage that's going to do to us. I should tell you that one of the weapons. Whoops. Should be a kill? Yes. Yeah, we can sell that drone, and the scat's pretty good too. So, that is worth it for the money. Now, we did lose like 6 hull points there, something like that. But that's like 12 scrap, so. Well, it depends where you are. Like, some shops do repairs at 2 scrap. Oh no. I'm thinking of fuel. No, all the repairs are 2 scrap each, I think. I think it's fuel. Some places sell at 2 scrap, some places sell at 3. There's a refugee ship drifting in space with a distress beacon. I can board it. I feel like all my crew members might die if I do, but I mean, like, the crew members aren't like doing too much at the moment, so I think I will just take that. Oh, pirate's dead. Oh well. I mean, out of all the ones I could get, that's probably the best option. Like, the humans, all they actually do is learn faster, so I actually don't care too much about them. So we don't have much money, so I don't care. We're gonna save a civilian from pirates. They do have enough weapons to get through our shield, but they only have 1 shield, so we can just pummel that, and that will fix that issue pretty quickly. Like so, they are now unarmed. We could go for the oxygen, but you know, too much effort. I'm just gonna blow them up. Yeah. You do also have to be a little bit careful with the timing sometimes, because if you hit them right before they finish repairing, that won't actually reset the repairs. Nice. So sometimes waiting for them to fix it and then breaking it will keep it broken for longer than if you actually just broke it. We can upgrade the shields, but we can't actually power them yet. Unless I like turn off the engine and the oxygen, which is entirely on brand for how I play. So I'll do that. I'll just bumble around here to the exit. that is very much in our favour. Don't know why we're being given so much fuel on this one, but I'm not complaining. Okay. We're gonna catch fire quite badly here. I can actually turn on the repair drone for this. Oh. I also don't actually need engines. I just take the ion hit. I'm pretty sure we can't fly away. Like once the fight is over, we have to actually wait for. Why is that not powered? Should be. Turn off auxiliary to get it back online. I'm pretty sure we do need to actually charge the engine up at some point. But you know, we don't like have to. Just as long as it gets done at some point. There we go. Turn off our weapons, get the FTL back online, get the fuel running. Drone will fix that, and I'll probably just turn off the power to it. More rebels. Not too bad, we don't need that final shield. I just need to take out their missiles ASAP. Turn off the engine to get that charged up. I'm gonna micro the engine and the AUX. Actually, that's a terrible idea because that turning off the AUX completely also turns off the built-up charge. I don't want to be losing that. But this should be a fairly easy win. I do need to fix my ship at some point. It's like quite badly damaged. But... If you can find a hull repair drone somewhere, that would be lovely. I'm not sure it turns up until later on, but I might just be making that up. But the main thing I use drones for is just fixing the hull with the hull repair drone. It is genuinely like one of the most powerful things in the game. As long as you're not like using all of your drone parts for the stuff. Store, I think I have to take it just for the repairs. I saw the anti-drone. Don't want that. Don't really care about that. Shield charge booster can be good. I had one where I got 3 of them. That does actually give you quite powerful shields. But I don't think we actually care too much. Scout recovery would be lovely, but not happening. Do full repairs. You do get events that can fix it, but I'm gonna abuse the ship for a while. I'm trying to do more things than I have the scrap to actually achieve, so I'm expecting the ship to be in a deficit for a while. Gonna blow up rebels to save a Federation ship. Federation civilians. Turn off the oxygen and the repair drone to shields. Actually, we don't need shields. Just turn that stuff back on. They got missiles, which we kind of hate, and they break our weapons. But having to deal with missiles is always a little bit annoying. Because you can't really do much about them. I mean, you can like upgrade your engines to get the dodge chance, but you can't like completely avoid them. You can get defense in Mark II on it, but you know. Then I have to actually use dream parts for that, or get a recovery arm. That's like a bit of effort. Don't need engines. Apparently we do. So the civilians we're saving are on the verge of dying, so we're going to try to save them. And we've got a new crew member, Mantis, called Ohm. We like Ohm. I'm going to put him at the weapons, so we get Mantis in the back of the ship and one in the front. Then, like, if we get teleported in anywhere, then we can, like, kill that pretty much anywhere. Dream parts aren't too hard to come by, but alright, missiles are bad. But if you're like using them regularly, then it does add up fairly quickly. Like in this one, I haven't used like any dream parts. I've like traded 4 away, I think. I have 8 so far. It's like I could have used like probably like 1 dream per fight for that, but then that'd be like all I had. But it's like it's not bad. Like missiles are definitely worse, but like you don't want to be like throwing them out on every fight. Yeah, if you're running like multiple drones that need a drone part for every time you use them, it's like can't actually do that. Yeah, that is a terrible offer. I'm gonna reject it. Although we do have like a ridiculous amount of fuel, but very early, so we'll probably use it anyway. Oh, we could get that. That's actually pretty good. That's selling for 4 apiece, which I don't really use them for much, so that's probably a good option for us. I actually don't remember what the actual buy price is. Let me look it up real quick. Drone parts price. I thought it was 4, but it might be 8 actually. Drone parts. Google is not telling me. Just gonna sell them. I think this graph is more useful for us at the moment. Shields are fine. We can upgrade the engines, that is quite valuable at the moment. Or throw it into artillery, which we don't actually have the power for. I think we have to upgrade reactor. Like, as I say, ship is running on a deficit, so if we can get that back, that is quite good. Mantis or NG? What is our setup? And Mantis probably aren't too bad to deal with. We can fight off boarding crews without too much trouble. And the ships usually aren't that great, is it? Like, the big Mantis thing is boarding crews with the Mantis combat advantage. NG can have a whole lot of drones. Like, most NGs are fairly weak, but sometimes one of them gets lucky. I think Mantis is better for us. And then we'll take the 2 civilians and then hostile to the end. Alright, Mantis fighting time. Distress is gonna be a trap because it's Mantis Town is always a trap here. Actually no, it's a small planet has a defense system which is malfunctioning. Gonna promise to help and repair it. Benefits of having NG crew. We are still on a deficit, so get more power. I should have checked for a store before I did that, yeah. Oh well. Common mistake. They got teleported to Clone Bay. Weapons don't look too powerful. Ambushed by Mantis, but kind of standard. Yeah. This shouldn't be too difficult. I think we've taken out the more dangerous weapon at this point, so I think we just pummel them until they're dead at this point. But they are going to teleport back over. And the door system? What are they doing in there? Kill the border. They can't actually run away at this point, which is kind of funny. But also quite inconvenient. Just like, I've had times where I've had a boarding crew come in and like had to jump away, and then you're just like stuck with them for a while. But, you know, you gotta deal with these things sometimes. I'm also not sure I actually saved their stations. Yeah, I didn't. Oh well. Do empty store and zigzag to the exit. Mantis flying close to the sun, always annoying. Our weapons are like barely strong enough at this point. At some point we've got to buy a new gun, which I don't know what we're gonna get, but we can just like continuously upgrade the artillery beam. That is an option, but we also actually don't need the store at the moment, since the ship's running on a depth that I can just keep all our scrap fixed in. Oh, we are in a bad shape here. What are we doing? I think this might be a jump. Who is about to die? You are. Yeah, this is a jump. We're just getting out of here ASAP. Not worth the trouble. Probably could cure them, but we'd like really scuff up the ship if we did that. So, not worth it. Oh, what is this? They got so many weapons. Although only the actual missile can actually get through. And that's it, like, time the PS weapon with an asteroid. Shield's on fire, that's really bad in asteroid field. I probably shouldn't have my NG as a pilot in hindsight. Repairs are kind of useful. We gotta run away from this too. We are in a bad shape. I'm gonna go to the store and once again fix ourselves, which is a bad use of money, but I don't have much of a choice. Could do firebomb. That's actually kind of funny, but no, we just gotta fix. Oh well, we are probably falling behind the curve a little bit, but you know, we'll get up and running soon. Fix our systems. Pull out to med bay, these guys too. And put that the robot to the rest. Okay. Get the weapons online, then we're going. We're just gonna zigzag towards the exit. See as many areas as we can. Mantis is hunting a ship. We're gonna aid the civilians. They can get through the shields, but not too badly. They do have a teleporting bomb, but I don't actually know what it is. There it is. Stun, so it doesn't actually do any damage, and they targeted our door system, which, great for them. Their weapons are down, which is good. So this should just be a win for us. Nothing they can actually do against us at this point. But I actually don't bother with missiles at all. Because I can't keep the missile count up while still having good scrap, so I pretty much only use laser weapons or flak. Flak is very good. And I don't really bother with beam. Because you have to use it with something else to get to the shields, and by the time the ship's upgraded enough that you can reliably take down shields and have a beam weapon powered, that's not... you can just have something else by that point, you don't really need it. Giving us a gun, it's not a bad one. Not a great one either, but it's not a bad one. Probably sell it later on, but I might power it up if I need an extra gun. It's probably about time we upgrade the weapons. I have to either upgrade artillery beam or the main weapons. I'll do one of them. I'm probably going to do the artillery, just because I like it more. Yeah. Like, missiles are great, but like, you know, you just can't do much with them, because you just run out of ammo so quickly. We only actually want the scrap here. Like, succeeding in downloading the map doesn't actually benefit us at all, because we're only like about to leave. So we could fight it with the hope of failing and just blow it up regularly. But I got a missile, and I can't really be bothered, so I'll just take the scrap and leave. Oh. I have made a terrible mistake. I thought I could get from there to there. I apparently cannot. That is an issue. I'm gonna have to go through the rebel army there, but after that I can get to the exit. So I just have to survive for a while. So I can't do much damage, so I'm not gonna bother. I can upgrade my engine to the dodge. Turn off the flak. System repair is gonna need to be on. Artillery beam isn't gonna be much use anyway. Yeah, I mean beams you have to have with a different weapon as well, so I usually don't bother with them, but yeah, lasers are good. I really ought to have Discord on stream and made I turn it off. Another bird bot. That's funny. But yeah, so we have to run from the rebels, so engine upgraded. Not what I wanted to use the scrap for, but you know, got 1.75 times for FGL charge. I mainly did it for the dodge, because it's probably the only way we're going to survive, but it'll be fine. We can move this guy out of weapons, because we're not going to be using them. Get a people charged up in medbay. I'll probably put the other mantis into the engines as well, because they're probably going to get pummeled. And I gotta make sure engines and piloting stay up, even if everything else fails. Like, if I have those two, I can get out of here. So, I think that's everything I can do. I could, like, drain oxygen, but I don't think that actually benefits me. So, the rebel army. Let's see if we can make it out. Oh, it should be fine. Like, one army shouldn't be too bad. They did just break my repair drain, but no, well. True, just shields are down. Close all of that. Yeah, shields are completely fucked now. Piloting is offline. Gotta fix that. Everything's getting pummeled, but it doesn't actually matter as long as I can make the jump. Engine's damaged, but jump. More rebels, but not as bad as before. I actually get system repair online because that never actually got fully broken. So again, here we're just going for the jump. Like, I need to just stay alive until I get out of the fight. I think we die here. Yep. Oh well. I made a mistake with the navigation, and I got punished for it. We are playing on hard mode, so I'm expecting a couple deaths, but yeah, well. Could do a different ship. I'm tempted to try Stealth Cruiser, cause like you don't get any shields with it, which is like really, really bad. Like, I don't know why there's a ship without that, but it is kind of funny. Do glaive beam. Like, I don't think the rest is like too powerful. Which is better? And this is like the same layout, just different upgrades. Whereas this one's like completely different. But I don't think I actually care too much about this one. So I'm gonna try doing this one and just like avoid as many fights as possible and just get as far as I can. It's like it's a really bad choice. Like, I'm gonna die pretty quickly, but I want to see how far it gets. I don't think I've actually done a proper like avoiding all fights kind of run, and this should be able to make it. So I'm gonna avoid every fight. I'm gonna turn down every event to fight one. I'm just gonna see how far I can go. Also, how long have I been streaming? I've been going a while. Like, this is 2 hours 50. I'm going for like 4 hours, which I think is my longest solo. But, you know, it's good for me to get practice in just speaking and such. That's gonna be everything. Okay. First fight. No, first navigation has to be a fight. So, I guess pacifism is out the window. But they are bribing me to not fight them, so never mind. Oh, and every option from here is also a fight. I can go through here. We can ignore the ship. We have to keep going. I mean, I guess it is hard difficulty. I can avoid this conflict too. Man, the Federation would not be proud of us right now. Oh, distress. Giant alien spiders, not worth the risk. Giant alien spiders usually ends with the crew member dying, so it's really not worth the trouble. We can buy shields there if we actually had money. But no, that's not happening. Buy a bit of fuel. Yeah, I got some fuel. Our navigation is going to be a lot more limited on this one, so I expect we're not going to be able to get as much fuel as usual. I'm going to ignore these refugees. We are ignoring everything we can, which is a terrible idea, but... ooh. I'm pretty sure this can't end in a fight. It might. Yeah, okay, we're fine. I could do an extra jump, but I just think it's worth it. So either NG or Nebula. I think probably Nebula is best for pacifism. I usually avoid the Nebula, it's not a great option. Although we do have scanners, so we might actually be better off than we usually are. It's probably the best ship to be going through the Nebula in. Intruders on board. That's actually bad. There's 4 of them. And who let all these people in? They can't break the weapon system in time, so I'm just gonna get all the oxygen out. And I might be able to get them with the airlocks, just open up everything here. So currently in cloaking, I can close that off. Yeah, so they don't have any air now. They are slowly dying. Very slowly, but they are dying. And they're back. But we do have a little bit of airlocks tomfoolery. One person stuck in my oxygen supply apparently. There they are. That's not too bad. That's the first fight and it wasn't even a ship, so that's not too bad. Patch her up, keep them going. I'm fairly certain even if we do make it pacifism, it's there's no way we can actually beat the flagship like this. This is just for fun. I also once again forgot to rearrange my my people. But none of them are particularly good. I do have the Zoltan, which it's probably actually best in the engine bay. I'm gonna swap these two around. Get the human that was in the engine bay to be in the weapons instead. Gonna go south side. That's the only way I can avoid a fight. Although there is an Island Storm just with no ship in it. So if the bottom side has a ship, we can just ignore it. And buy fuel for cheap. Distress signal with a ship. Uh, it might be a legitimate distress signal. The way up north is like quite awkward. I think we do just take the distress because I doubt there's gonna be clean pass up top. It is legitimate. They have run out of. Oh no, their navigation is broken. I'm gonna ignore them because it can be a trap. Yeah. Do should be fine. I'm fairly certain helping them would be okay, but like, you know, it can be an ambush on the other side. I therefore don't want the map marker. Like, pacifism, like, terrible choice, but kind of funny. Do civilian, unidentified civilian, and probably 2 hostiles. I hit her. Okay, it appears I have been summoned by my family, and since I am living with them, I have to actually play nice and do stuff. So I believe that will be end of stream there. This one wasn't gonna go too far anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna call it there. I've been going for 4.5 hours, which I believe is my longest solo. So I would say doing pretty good. I am gradually improving over time. I'll get there one day. I mean, like, I did actually have decent viewership before I had the stream go down. I like, I think 5 viewers on Backpack Battlers, which yeah, that's actually pretty good. But you know, it's uh, I lost them when I did the stream restart because everything broke and it didn't come back. But you know, you win some, you lose some. The stream is fixed now, so next time I can come back at it and I'll be better off. Always improving, always a bit of a shit show, but you know, we'll get there eventually. Anyway, enough game. Which option is it? That one. We'll do text. Oh, that is stream ending soon. I'm so professional. No more game. I have to go do food with my family. Yeah. I might be back later. Probably not streaming, but because my throat's already sore, but I'll probably be on the Discord, so anyway. I gotta go, so thank you for the watching and adios.